Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pritter channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out guys, jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand. And 90 plus different brands. New and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, I'm making this little short video talking about the Omega releases. A lot of controversy. Some people have said these releases here are a blatant copy of Rolex models. And I gotta be totally honest with you, how do I stand as the pontiff? I gotta be totally honest with you, I actually support it 100%. Yes, I do. I support it. And the reason why I do is because Rolex watches, quick wristwatch check, I'm wearing a Z Blue, they're not available. You can't walk into a boutique and buy anything unless you're a VIP or you buy $50,000 worth of jewelry and other crap. You really can't buy it. It's kind of strange. You've got to be asked to buy it. It's weird. So the honest truth is, what Omega has done is, I think they've been very, very clever. They've been very clever on how they've done it. And all I can say is, I 100% support it. Yes, they've copied certain colors and configurations, but nobody has a copyright on certain colors. It's like BMW brings out a red BMW. Well, you can't copyright a red car. Other makers will bring out a red car. Mercedes, Audi, Lexus, they'll bring out a red car if red cars are all the rage. And, you know, you kind of, that's just how it is. The thing with Omega is a lot of these product lines, they're well-established products. These are not sort of like mythical product lines that have turned up, like say the Lange Odysseus, which is completely foreign to what Lange was doing. It was a sports watch. It's completely against the DNA. Whereas with these Omegas, what have we done here? We've gotten Aquaterras. That's a long-established line. We've got Planet Oceans. We've got Speedmasters. We've got Seamasters. We've got the whole genre of Omega. These are long-established brands. And to be totally honest with you, yes, we've gone for green, but we've gone for a different shade. We haven't copied it blasé. They've released it very cleverly, and I've got to be honest with you, you can't copyright a color. You can't. I mean, that's, well, even if it is the exact same shade, you go for a slightly different shade. I think they've done an amazing job, and I really myself, I think it's amazing because I love the Rolex. But it's depressing when you walk into a boutique, you can't buy anything. You can't you make a recommendation to people, they can't get it. It's ridiculous. So I think this Omega situation, I'm so happy they released it in one massive swoop. It's going to mean there's going to be stock available in the boutique and the dealer. So I think it's a very, very good thing. People have said, oh, it's copycat. Well, you know what? People have copycatted things for years. Digital fridges, for example. You know, just little things they've been copying. You can't really copyright these things. I mean, Zenith, they reissued the Panda Killer. You know, the Panda. Well, and the reverse Panda. Well, you can't copyright a few colors. And that model, the El Primero, had been out there for, that version of the Primero had been out there for a long, long time. Actually, it was a reissue of a 70s piece. So you can't really forbid them for doing this. And I mean, Rolex has made absolutely no attempt to really resolve the situation. You've got to be in with the AD. That kind of sucks. It's very disheartening for newbies who are coming into the hobby. What do you buy? What do you buy? A Tudor? And as much as I love Tudor, I think this will give the community a really big shot in the arm. And do I think it'll hurt Rolex prices? I gotta be completely honest with you. It probably will take the head off this madness. It probably will. Because it dilutes the market. And the market, they want watches. They want some new models. And to me, I think it's great news. I'm really pleased. I was very disillusioned in this hobby. I was upset because you just can't get anything. I went down to the Gold Coast, that's in Queensland. I went to the Rolex boutique at Pacific Fair, which is actually at Langford's, and they had absolutely no men's watches in stock. They had display-only watches. They wouldn't even give me a bloody catalogue. I'm sorry, sir. And it's just bullshit. So I got to be honest with you. After I went to Langford's at the Gold Coast on the weekend, I was pissed off at the whole watch situation. When Omega has made this release, this is fantastic. Fantastic. And I hope they are successful. And I know they will be. I don't need to hope. They will be successful. So I got to be totally honest with you. This is not a bad thing. Some people have said, oh, they're blatantly doing... Well, no, they're not. They've come out with some innovation. They've come out with some colors. Fantastic. Release it. Release it. Release it. I think this is exciting times for the hobby. And I've got to tell you, Omega, they've done it again. They have released some fantastic models. And what I really like about this brand is that if you look at they've got some display backs, and the workmanship on these models is pretty damn good. I would even say better than Rolex. Rolex uses very utilitarian finished movement. Some of these Omegas they're chomping at the bit. They're better finished watches. And with Omega's coaxial movements in a lot of these pieces, I think you're looking at some really good contenders. It's easy to draw the conclusion, oh, this is just this and that. Well, you can be cynical, yes, and it's probably a bit of truth in all these things. But the hobby's not going well when you cannot get anything. When you have stock selling for 2, 3 times, 4 times the original sticker price. That's not a healthy environment. It's very speculative and it's very dangerous. And that kind of market situation is unhealthy for the whole industry. So I've got to tell you, I 100%, 10 out of 10, Omega, you have done it again. I am really excited with the releases and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. You need competition. This is why I love free enterprise capitalism, is that you need to have competitors to lift your game. Without a good competitor, you just get very staid and lazy. So I think it's fantastic news. I think it's good for newbies. I think it's good for long-term collectors. I think it's going to be amazing. So I really think this, I'd like to see more makers jump on the bandwagon. Grand Seiko could do a few things. I'd like to see Tag Heuer at a cheaper price point introduce some of these ideas. It's going to be fantastic. I'm ArchieLuxury, celebrating the Omega releases. Tell me what you guys think of that. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want. And it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.